I wanted to show you how to use Xactimate Mobile. We open up by pressing on the Xactimate icon. It opens up into local projects. To the top right, we can tap on the plus sign. We can go to the project name, and we're going to call this claim test claim, and we click done. We can change the profile. We can have a estimate or a FEMA flood estimate. We can create, and we want a price list. It will take us to the info information, and we can go touch on price list. And if we have a price list in our mobile app, we can add it to it. We'll go to the top right, hit the fly out. I normally go to estimate. Mine is defaulted to the sketch, and we're on new sketch. We're on sketch 1 main level. You can go to the top right to the gears and see 2D, 3D. You have your options to activate the various things, and then you have your menu that shows you your items. You can search macros and reference area. So we're going to sketch a room. We press on the flyout menu. We go tap on sketch. We press it. We draw a room. To the bottom left, done is checked, and I'm on disengage it by pressing on it. If I want to get the vertical numbers on the top, I press the vertical on the right, the horizontal on the top, I press the vertical and I move it. Then I tap the top arrow, and then I take my disto. You can see where it was activated at the top right. I have it Bluetooth, and I measure that, and it gives me the correct measurements, and then I press on the imaginary wall. If I want to get from bottom to top measurement, touch on the bottom wall, move it, touch on the areas of the wall I want to measure, and then it gives me an imaginary wall. Now I have measured this room, and I want to change the name of the room. As the room is highlighted, I go to the bottom right is the properties. I can go to room name tap, I can roll up to custom name, and I can type in foyer. I close out of it if it's 8 feet tall. If it's 9 feet, I have to change the height. If I want to put a door in the foyer, I tap on the fly out menu. I go down to doors, and then it gives me all my doors across the top. If it's a standard door, I can just go place the door, uncheck done, and then I can move the door and adjust it accordingly. If the door is 2 feet or 3 feet, I can adjust it, or you can tap on the door and you can go to your properties. If I tap on the width, it's disto listing. So if I measure the door, it will change it to 2.8 that I was able to measure with the disto. If I want to put a window in the room, hit the flyout menu, press on the windows. It's a standard window. I can put multiple windows in the room, uncheck done. I can highlight those windows. I can go to properties, and I can go to base height and measure the base height of the windows. I can go to the width of the windows and measure those all at one time using the disto to Bluetooth to the program. Now, both windows have been changed. Once we've created a room, we can go to the flyout menu on the left and go to photos. We have all photos. We can create a custom album. We have sketch 1 main level and foyer. I just took the pictures, did the drawing of the foyer. Now I want to take the pictures. So I can tap on the icon. I can go to photo library, and then I can go to any of my photos that I have saved. Let's put old Joe in here, and I hit the check mark. So here's a picture of old Joe that I brought in from my library. If you choose to take the pictures outside the app in the iPad and then bring them in, you will have a backup, especially if you have an iCloud account. Now, if we have the photo, I can go to details, and I can go down here and just voice to text, type in a description, or you can have shortcut keys. I think I have bath set up for flood, and I can highlight all the photos in the foyer room and put a description, delete what does not apply, tweak what I got, and I'm done. So what you're able to do is to take and draw the room, put the windows and doors and even missing walls. If we have a partial missing wall, we can go and just put it in. Uncheck, done. Once you touch on something to add to the room, you can go around the house and add all the doors at one time, all the windows, and so forth. If we would like to add a macro to this room, we press on the room, highlight it, go to the top right and hit the menu. It opens up the items. We come to our macros, and let's say it's a let's put in carpet drywall. This is what I have saved, and I've got it broken down with line breaks and so forth for as the mitigation, the flooring, the wall trim, the wall, the drywall, the interior doors, electrical, and so forth. If I wanted to add all of this to the foyer, I would just go to the top right and press the plus button. But if I didn't have any mitigation, I could uncheck that. If I go down through here and there's no additional labor costs for Berber or no steep chart, I could uncheck that. Now, once I hit the plus button, all of those items, 51 items, were added to that room. So hopefully this will help you understand the navigation through the Xactimate Mobile. If we wanted to set up another new sketch, we could set up a new one, name it, and continue on sketching the property and the doors and windows, putting in your macros, taking photographs in the folder where it names them, and doing a description. So when you're finished with the claim, you should be able to sketch it, write the estimate, have your photos labeled and descriptions with them. Hopefully this will help you. If you have any questions, please call Joe Morris at area code 251-508-6425.